Look, that last video was a little bit deep and heavy. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go look for it. So, yeah, I decided we would end the videos I was working on and just focus on a wholesome memes video because I think we needed it. So that's what's happening here. Hope you guys enjoy. Dad gives out over 700 free hugs at Pride Parade to kids rejected by their parents. Imagine that your child feels so lost from you that they sink into the arms of a complete stranger and sob endlessly just because that stranger is wearing a shirt offering them hugs from a dad. Hey, free hugs right here as well, if you guys need some hugs, and you spot me on the streets. Not that anyone knows what I look like, but free hugs, come at Vi. When the paycheck hits and you realize you can go donate more money to children's hospitals. The girl I babysit has made me watch WALL-E at least 10 times, so I assumed it was her favourite movie, but today her mum told me that she watches it because she thinks it's my favourite movie. God damn it, that's a really good kid. His father left when he was 3. He dropped out of high school because of his dyslexia. His best friend overdosed and died when he was 23. His child was born stillborn. His girlfriend died in a car crash shortly after. He has avoided serious relationships ever since. He took care of his sister when she was sick with leukemia. He donated 70% of his earnings from The Matrix to charity. Truly breathtaking. My brother is a low-functioning Downsy. He used to love to hold babies, but it's rare someone lets him now. My wife and I let him hold our baby today, and here is his look when I gave her to him, and then the way he held her without movement for 5 minutes. I almost cried. Yeah, me too, just reading that, holy crap. You have $1 million for 24 hours, but everything you buy will disappear after that time. What do you do? If by disappear you mean just blink out of existence, I would try to obtain legal ownership of all trash, toxic waste, and pollution. You're a good man. That's very selfless. You know who I don't see enough appreciation for? Nani. My girl was not only 19 and working hard left and right to raise and support Lilo on her own, after their parents died. She is every bit of the hero all the other Disney princesses are, and we need to treat her as such. Yeah, I agree. I honestly think she is the most underrated, caring character in any movie ever. She is so selfless and so amazing, and she fights to the bitter end to keep Leo by her side. A Valencia fan had his season ticket for years. He ended up going blind in his 50s, but kept his season ticket because he wanted to feel the atmosphere at the games. When he passed away 2 years ago, the club put a statue of him in his seat so he could forever be at the games. I gave a little kid some frozen yogurt today at work and his mum says, "Okay, what do you say?" And he looks me dead in the eyes and says, "I love you." Multiple actresses accuse Keanu Reeves of extremely appropriate behaviour. I find it interesting though, like how some people see the images of him like hugging people and not wanting to, place his hands into their personal space as Me Too gone mad or something like that. The guy's just being respectful of their space. It's not because he's worried about being called out. He just wants people to know that he respects their space. Not everything is this whole feminazi shit, alright? Not everything is that. The Trump administration banned foreign embassies from flying pride flags this month. So the US embassy in New Delhi just lit up the whole building instead. That's one way to do it. Also, people that are like, oh, it's straight month. The month is Pride. Pride for all sexualities, including straight. Calm the f*** down. I put this napkin on Bean as a joke, but he hasn't moved out from under it and it's been almost 20 minutes. So, Mother has given me a blanket. It is my most joyous day. I knew a guy who sold weed in high school and college. One time he made pop brownies to sell. In the process, he discovered a love for baking. Dude's a pastry chef now. Wears cute aprons. Hell yeah, man. Keanu Reeves admits he's a lonely guy. The internet at Keanu. I think Keanu Reeves is just one of those people that I think everyone on the internet loves. I've not met a single person who hates him. And I think everyone can relate to him because he is just so genuine and he tries to be as down to earth as possible, which he is. And he's just honest with us. Like, if he's a bit sad, that's okay. We all get a bit sad sometimes. Hey, another Keanu meme. Meeting my wife after 30 years of marriage. You're breathtaking. Absolutely loved this depiction of therapy. Please remember how powerful talking is. Remember guys, if you do need to go to therapy, please do. It helps a lot. It can genuinely help you. You just need to try and be open and honest with yourself and the therapist. She wouldn't stop biting me, so I got her this hat. You've only made her stronger. That is one cute cat. Man travels to all 50 states to mow lawns for veterans for free. If they served for our country, we should step up for them. This is the least we can do. Everyone liked that. She guessed my favourite colour first try. And between you and me, I didn't even have a favourite colour until she yelled out yellow. She was hella excited and smiling like a little kid, so I told her she was right, and I haven't seen yellow the same since. It's in everything. I could probably live in it now. One of my favorite posts here, beautiful. That is extremely cute. Extremely cute. This still cracks me up. Like, can you imagine you're 130 years old and suddenly a gigantic alien baby starts following you around? Look, I'm not going to be doing a Kermit impression because it's not strong enough or consistent enough. Sometimes when I'm really frustrated or need to clear my head, I just get into my golf cart and floor it around the lot. Speed limit's 5 miles per hour, but I'll go 6 or 7. I don't care. Do you even lift, bro? Do I even lift? Yeah, bro, I lift. I lift your fucking spirits up. How have you been? Everything okay? I miss you. Let's grab lunch sometime. Get on my level, bitch. My dad is a diver. He used to dive with seals, and he said that they would just play around you and basically were just like mermaid dogs. If it's not too much trouble, could you build a fort out of pillows? It's definitely not for a 20-year-old male. You're welcome. Bob Ross when he finds out that everyone went from posting Bob Ross memes to Keanu Reeves memes. That's alright. What matters is that everyone's happy. God, they're just so wholesome. They're too wholesome. I can't stand it, man. I tear up when I see photos of Bob Ross now. Like, it's that ingrained in my head. Reddit wants Cyberpunk 2077's 100% completion trophy to be called You're Breathtaking. Reddit, you're breathtaking. I'm sorry, that's a bad impersonation. It's okay if you fall apart sometimes. Tacos fall apart, and we still love them. That's a good message to remember. It doesn't matter if you're a mess sometimes, you know, you can always tidy up, right? You are valued, you are loved, it doesn't make you any less of a human. My autistic brother was sad that Blockbuster was closing down, so my parents made a mini one at home for him. What amazing parents, that's really... I don't know how to react, it's so wholesome. What great parents. If these parents ever come across this video, you have the Great Parent Award signed by Core. There we are. This is the toothless I made when I was a kid for my dad. Reddit, my dad. My girl made me choose between her and my dog. Happy John Wick noise. God damn it! Stop being so fucking wholesome, Keanu. It's not okay. You're making me feel emotions. It's gonna be breathtaking. You're breathtaking! No you. No you. What's that in my wallet, you ask? Just a little something for the ladies. Look, I have a mother and 3 sisters, and I can assure you that if you carried one of these in your wallet, that they will be eternally grateful. My dad. 6-year-old me leading my dad to see the new Lego set I want for my birthday. Keanu Reeves in his movies. Keanu Reeves in real life. Keanu Reeves in movies. Keanu Reeves in real life. It's basically the same meme, but the point still stands. My girlfriend. My bad day. Cuddles and kisses. Usain Bolt posing with his winning tortoise at a tortoise race. Are you telling me the fastest man in the world spends his free time racing slow-ass animals? And his is the fastest of those slow-ass animals. Is there honestly any better feeling than hearing your dog's wee paws tapping on the floor after you shout their name to come see you? I think not. See, I don't know where this guy's from, but he said we, so you gotta give it either an Irish or a Scottish accent. Me personally, can't decide between the two. Did both. My dog chewed a hole in my blanket and then did this. He's such a good boy. Look at him. Aww. Sheepdog puppy herds entire flock into owner's kitchen. You missed the best part, they weren't even their sheep. This good puppet gathered up a bunch of random sheep it found somewhere in the countryside and brought it home for its human. See, I know how hard it is to train a dog to just like be happy living in a home. I couldn't imagine what it's like trying to train a dog to herd sheep and do it correctly. That must be so stressful. Dracula, what a cute Valentine's card. This is so thoughtful. Well, it's the thought that counts. And it's the count that forts. Thanks. Dang it. You swerve to avoid a squirrel. Unknown to you, the squirrel pledges a life debt to you. In your darkest hour, the squirrel arrives. Steve Carell, age 37 and at age 56. This is how you age like fine wine when you're talented, unproblematic, funny, and mind your own business. I'm still waiting for Somehow I Manage, you know. Still waiting for it. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Minecraft Mondays will be a day late, that's simply due to scheduling issues. We'll be back to Mondays ASAP. And if you haven't watched Minecraft Mondays 1, there is a link down. Actually, no, there's a card on screen right now which you can just click. So yeah, watch it, enjoy it. Let me know if you want to see more of it. There'll be one tomorrow. Hell yeah.